Nobody is talking about the Suns, I guess due to them getting swept by the T-Wolves last year, but this is a team that legitimately can compete for an NBA championship. They still have their big three. They still have Grayson Allen, who is a great weapon for them. He's going to be coming off the bench this year, and they still have Jusuf Nurkic, as well as making some great additions this year in free agency. And the additions I'm talking about, Tyus Jones, and Monte Morris, both great point guards. Matt Ashiba is going all in on this current core he's got. He's got $70 million on the tax bill, or more than that. He also goes out and drafts Ryan Dunn. I really like that pick. They traded back and still got Ryan Dunn, who's a great defensive, probably the best all-around defensive player in the draft. And then they also bring in Jaylen Bridges as a UDFA, and they're going to have to hit on these picks because, as you can see here, the majority of their picks over the next few years are going elsewhere. Not going to be in Phoenix, so they've got to hit on these picks, these UDFAs, and, well, let's go ahead and talk about it. They had a great wing draft. Ryan Dunn, now, while he's not going to be doing that every night, 28th overall pick. He's got a little bit of an offensive game, as you can see there, but his bread and butter is defense. And they pick up 3 additional second-round picks to bring him in. Beautiful work there in the draft. Give me that. 8 points a game, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 27 minutes a night. Just an absolute terror at the rim. You're not going to get it up over him. That's a 6'10 center right there that he just sent into the front row. 54% from the field, 20% from 3-on-1 attempt. That is not great. Obviously, the three-point shooting is going to have to be a lot better, but he's really good in transition. He's an elite athlete. If he's coming downhill, you probably should get out of the way. He can get up top, and he can get up top in a hurry. Even beating you off the bounce with the left. Nice little finger roll, get it to go. And yeah, like I said, he is an absolute clamp team, and that is his bread and butter. That is where he shines, is on the defensive side of the ball. If you can get a shot off, you can consider it a win. 1.3 steals with 2.3 blocks per game. Just a really, really good defender, and that's what he's going to bring next year to this Suns team, and that's why I think he's going to play from day one. And that's also a big reason to why the Suns released a couple of wings, one being Nasir Little, is they really believe in Ryan Dunn, Jaylen Bridges, and also Iguodala, who we are not going to talk about in today's video, but if you want to watch some film on him, look him up. He's pretty good. And then you also got Jaylen Bridges, 12.2 points a game, 5.7 rebounds, 1.4 assists in 32 minutes per game last year at Baylor. Shot 47% from the field and 41% from 3 as a wing on 6 attempts. That's what you love to see at 6'7", so he can play the wing. He's got a 6'10" wingspan, great reach. I'm very high on Jaylen Bridges. A lot of upside there. He's an older guy, so he can contribute right away. He's got a really quick release, and here he is, even, I know it's Colgate, but beating him off the bounce, getting to the rim with the left hand. Now going back off the bounce, getting into that little post game, little hook, very nice little push shot with the right hand there, and then the backdoor cut, very beautiful. Ray J Dennis finds him, and he gets up top for the dunk. Defender catches the defender sleeping, and just like we said, a really, really nice backdoor cut, beautiful read for the easy dunk. Now, it is a prove it year for Bradley Beal. There is no way around it. This is his year where he's got to be like, all right, I'm either going to ball out or put up or shut up, basically. 18.2 points a game, 5 assists, 4.4 rebounds last year in 33 minutes a game on 51% shooting from the field, 43% from 3 on 4.4 attempts per game. That's good efficiency. That is really good efficiency. But he just struggled last year in the playoffs, especially. He had to play the point guard role, which he kind of struggled at. He's more of a natural scorer. He's obviously not a natural point guard. That's why they bring in Tyus Jones. They bring in Monte Morris. Both of these were great additions. I really, really like those additions to the team. Knocking down the 3 ball here. He can get back to his normal role, which is just going out and handing out buckets to the other team around Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal as the third option. And then you have an elite 4th option here. Grayson Allen, one of statistically the best shooters in the NBA. I think he's actually leading the league. Yeah, he did lead the league in 3-point percentage last year. 13.5 points a game, 4 rebounds, 3 assists in 34 minutes per game, while shooting 46% from 3 on 6 attempts, 50% shooting from the field. Crazy work there from Grayson Allen, but when you are around a cast like he has in Phoenix with Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, even Jusuf Nurkic, you got to watch Nurkic rolling, you got to watch Beal or Booker on the throw behind Beal on the drive, and Grayson Allen just sitting there in the corner waiting, just like here in transition. You got to find a guy, you got to match up, and they just don't. Once again, coming off the screen here, you got to get over if you're Tyler Hero. You don't, you're paying for it with 3 points on the board. Here, nice screen against the zone. Heat love to run that zone, and Nurkic is just going to set a screen on the top guy, which is Jaime Hawkins. Jovic doesn't get out in time, and that's a pretty deep three. That's a good ways beyond the arc, and he still knocks it down. Pump fake, one dribble, one of the deadliest moves any shooter can pull out, and of course Grayson has this down to a T. And then a really tough action here to guard, screen, off-ball screen, I should say, for Beal. Beal decides to cut to the rim. Both the defenders go with him, leaving Grayson Allen wide open for the pop, and he knocks it down. That's too easy. Got to talk it out. Just like here, you got to talk it out if you're the Miami Heat, and he makes you pay. 3 points on the board. Now, like I said, they have a true point guard in Tyus Jones, and this is what I'm very, very excited for, because now Beal and Booker can get back to their natural position, which is just scoring the ball and filling it up. 12.3 points a game, 7.3 assists, 2.7 rebounds in 29 minutes last year. Started 66 games that Tyus Jones shot 49% from the field and 41% from 3-on-4 attempts. Fantastic in the pick and roll. Pick and roll navigator, that is one of his specialties here. Getting off the screen from Booker, getting down into the paint, hitting a nice little runner, gets it to go. He's an elite finisher around the rim. Great float game, as you can see here, just over and over, knocking down the floater. That's a bar. But here he is off the pick and roll, getting into that lane. He's cooking the Suns right here, which maybe that's why they decided to go out and get him another floater. He signed for a very, very good contract for Phoenix. Actually took a little bit of a pay cut to come to Phoenix, but I think he believes in what Phoenix has built and believes they can win a championship. With that being said, if you've made it this far into the video, make sure to like button, leave me a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button. As you can see here, a large majority of the people that watch these videos are not subscribed to the channel, so if that is you, go ahead and fix that right now. Also, we're looking for about 200 likes on today's video, so if you could help us out that, it'd be greatly appreciated. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get back to the video. Looking at the backup point guard, which is Monte Morris, who in 2022-23 averaged 10.4 points per game, 5.3 assists, and 3.4 rebounds as the backup point guard for the Wizards. Now, he really didn't play a lot last year, bounced around from Detroit. He also went to Minnesota for a brief stint. 48% shooting from the field, 38% from three for Monte Morris. And honestly, I don't know why he didn't play more in the playoffs for Minnesota. They probably could have used it. He's an elite backup point guard. He did play a little bit in the playoffs, but not the amount that I thought he would have. Knocking it down off the screen here, gets it to go. That's tough right there. It's tough to stop. And then, of course, you have the big two. You can't talk about Phoenix without Kevin Durant and Devin Booker coming off of a gold medal, where KD was absolutely lights out. D-Book was balling as well. 27.1 points a game, 6.6 rebounds, 5 assists, and 1 steal for Durant last year. Easy money sniper. One of the, probably, if not the most gifted score, the most pure score we've ever seen, the most unstoppable score at 7 foot. He shot 52% from the field last year and 41% from three. Just so pure, so beautiful to watch him with a basketball in his hands. And then, of course, you got Devin Booker, 27.7 assists, 4.5 rebounds, and 1 steal. Yes, he averaged 7 assists, so I expect those numbers to come down, and he gets back to what he is used to doing. And that's, I wouldn't be shocked if he goes for 30 a game next year. 49% shooting from the field, 36% from three. Maybe there's too many weapons here for him to go for 30 a game, but 27, 26, however many he goes for, I like that number a lot for him. And then the X factor is, of course, Bol Bol. If they can get good minutes out of Bol Bol, this team should be a easy contender for the Western Conference Finals, maybe further. Y'all let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below, though. With that being said, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit that like button. Like I said, we're trying to hit 200 likes on today's video, and hit that subscribe button. And with all that being said, thanks so much for watching today's video.